Jake, 10 guys now.
You're pretty much someone who is a self-motivator, a self-starter.
It's a sport that requires a great deal of hard work and dedication.
Kids were really motivated, very hard workers. We had a solid girls team this year, finished 8th.
Cross country is dedication. It's a good way to get in shape.
Cross country is my life.
We love cross country! Woo!
Cross country running has a large following, but still many people don't know much about it. It isn't considered a spectator sport like football or basketball, so it doesn't attract a lot of media attention. However, many students decide to participate in the sport.
Well, cross country, first of all, it takes a student athlete that is one who is willing to put in a lot of time and effort without much fanfare.
And you've got to have runners who ultimately commit to working hard. They have to be self-disciplined. They have to be self-motivated. Otherwise, you can't be an effective runner.
Let's go, Austin! Come on, man!
I ran track in middle school, and I knew that I was going to run cross country in high school, and I'm definitely thankful I did.
It's actually a long family tradition. Both of my brothers ran with Coach Phillips, and I don't know, I didn't really have a choice, and then I've always loved it.
I started doing it in middle school, and I kind of grew to like it after that. And as I did it more, I liked it more. So
It's almost who can endure the most pain. I mean, when you're out there running in the race, it is not the most fun thing in the world, so you definitely need to set your mind to it, and you'll have a great time.
Cross country is different from track and field. Instead of running on a flat surface like a track or a road, competitors run across rough terrain. They can find themselves running through wetlands, grass, mud, and woods.
Hardcore CC, baby!
The great thing about cross country is that you can be any level, and if you work hard, you're going to be fast, and you're going to place well in races. It doesn't matter what body type you are, how much skill you have. If you work hard and you stay dedicated, you're going to have a great time.
You do a lot of training on your own. The difficulty is that in the summer you have to do all your preparation, and you're out there by yourself many times doing the running. There is no coach watching over you, and so if you're not a self-disciplined individual, self-motivated person, you're going to have difficulty.
it takes determination, you know. It's all about how much you put into it, is how much you're going to get out, you know. So it's all about self-discipline and how much you're willing to work for it.
We start training as soon as the summer begins, in the mornings mostly, and we do long distance runs over the summer, like pretty much every day. And then once school starts, we start doing hard workouts on Monday and Wednesdays, and we do long distance recovery runs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, with competition being on Saturdays.
We do mental and physical preparation. We, first of all, train somewhere around 35 miles a week, which we do here at practice, and then we run on the weekends.
Well, in the summer and in the beginning of the season, we do base mileage, put some big mileage, and when it boils down to the end of the season, we'll do track workouts and speed workouts, and we'll also do some tempo runs instead.
Cross country is much more of a team sport. Of course, you're dealing with distance runners, period, versus the field events and the sprinters and such as that.
In track and field, you've got 16 different events that people can do. You've got your field events, you've got your sprinting events, you've got your distance events. The training's pretty similar. In cross country, you're more or less doing a lot of mileage, whereas track and field, the distance kids continue on their mileage.
This is a team sport in which the winning team is determined by how each team member finishes. 1 point is given for first place, 2 points is given for second place, and so on. The team with the lowest score wins.
This year we had one of our best performances in a long time. We actually won region, and that was a great accomplishment for the team, And for me as well, it's the first time I've done this since I've been running.
This year we had a real good season. Came to ahead there at the very end when we won the region championship for the boys, and the girls also qualified though to get to the state championship meet.
Austin is an amazing athlete. He's put in a lot of time, a lot of work over the past couple years. Had a great year this year.
I was expecting more. I've had pretty good times this season.
His goal was to be in the top 10 at the state meet, and he did accomplish that. He finished 10th overall.
I was wanting top 5, so that day I was a little upset.
We had set our goals early on with the potential that we could ultimately win a state championship, and stayed focused, and we had 7 great runners who committed themselves to pushing themselves to where we would achieve that goal, and of course we were quite successful as it turned out.
I'm just really proud of the girls. We had a lot of injuries this year, and I feel we overcame a lot of obstacles in order to win state, and it was a team effort, and we pulled through as a team, and I'm really proud of them, and I hope they win next year.
The state meet was an emotional roller coaster for us. The true nature of this sport as a team sport came through. Unfortunately, my top runner went down within 150 meters from the finish line, and we had to move back into our pack there a bit, and our number 6 runner picked up and had a very strong day and ultimately won a state championship for us.
Competitors are typically high-achieving students. While there is no data to support the correlation, it just might be their self-discipline and determination for the sport that transcends into the classroom.
Unless they are people who hold themselves accountable individually, they're not going to be successful in this sport. And that also translates into the classroom. They're disciplined people outside the classroom. They're also very disciplined people in the classroom.
In this particular sport, again, the same qualities that ultimately make a student, a very successful student, blend into this program as well. Again, that self-motivated, self-disciplined runner in most situations is also a very talented student. Our cross-country team probably has the highest GPA of any sport at McIntosh.
We hope we have given you some insight into cross-country running. Now that you know a little bit about the sport, perhaps you might take in a meet or 2 next fall. For Channel 24, I'm Melinda Berry Drosbach. Thanks for watching.